Last year, one of my clients was working 80 hours a week in his barbershop. He tried hiring 3 times, but each time it ended in disaster. No shows, poor performance, and eventually the new hire quit without notice. Today, the same business owner has 4 reliable team members, works just 25 hours a week, and his shop's revenue has increased by 47%. The difference wasn't luck, location, or even how much he paid. It was implementing the exact hiring system I'm about to share with you right now. I'm Jay Adams, and if you're struggling to find good people for your business, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I help business owners build systems that create freedom, and today I'm giving you my complete hiring framework that's helped hundreds of clients build reliable teams. This isn't just theory, it's a battle-tested system that works across multiple industries, from barbershops to contractors to consultants. Before I share the framework, let's understand why most business owners fail when they get into hiring. Mistake number 1 is reactive hiring. You wait until you're drowning in work, completely overwhelmed, then you try to hire in panic mode. This desperation leads to poor choices and rushed decisions. Mistake number 2 is your vague job descriptions. Your job postings sound exactly like everybody else's. Seeking hardworking individual with great attitude. This generic approach attracts generic candidates. Mistake number 3 is gut-based selection. You hire based primarily on feeling or first impression rather than using a systematic evaluation of the skills and traits that actually predict success. Mistake number 4 is minimal onboarding. You throw new hires into the deep end with little guidance, hoping that they'll figure it out when they arrive. When they don't, you conclude good people are impossible to find. Now, I made every single one of these mistakes when building my first business. I cycled through 14 hires in 18 months while my stress levels skyrocketed and my profits plummeted. But then I developed a system that completely transformed my approach to hiring, the system I'm about to share with you now. I call this system the A-player attraction system. This 4-part framework works regardless of your industry or your business size. Let me break it down right now for you step by step. Part 1 is the strategic position design. Before you even think about posting a job ad, you need to get clarity on exactly what position you're trying to fill and why. So step 1 of part 1 is business impact mapping. Document precisely how this role will impact your business by answering which specific tasks will this person take off your plate? How many hours per week will this free up for you inside your business, and what is the financial value of these tasks to you and your business? Step 2 in the process is called success profile creation. Define what success looks like in this role by creating a list of 3 to 5 key results this person must deliver. They're 3 personality traits that will thrive in your environment. So for example, in my barbershop, I realized that I needed someone who could deliver consistent haircuts, which is the skill, handled 15 plus clients per day without quality drop-in, that's the result. And then I want them to adapt to changing client requests, that's the trait that I need. Step 3 is the compensation strategy. So you need to develop a compensation approach that aligns with the value this person brings, includes performance-based incentives, and then creates growth potential. Remember, underpaying saves money short term, but it costs dramatically more in turnover and quality issues. All right, so part 2 is the magnetic attraction messaging. Now, you know what you need. It's time to craft a message that attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. Now, step 1 of part 2 is the video ad strategy. Instead of boring text job posts that get ignored, I've developed the video ad approach that cuts through the noise and attracts high quality candidates for any role. And here's the key. Create a simple 30 to 60 second video using your phone that speaks directly to ambitious professionals in your industry. And I'm not just giving you the concept, I'm giving you the exact script template as well. That's helped my clients attract quality team members when nothing else worked. So here's the video ad template. Get a pen and paper, or I'll leave it down in the description below. Are you a trader in location, looking for a business to take you to the next level? Perhaps you're tired of being restricted on what you can earn and you're looking for an environment where you can grow and get creative. Your business name is located in location. We are looking for a passionate, loyal, hardworking trader who wants to build up business, have an uncapped earning potential, and be a part of an incredible team of individuals in a professional environment. Your business name strives to create a comfortable atmosphere to enjoy and expand your industry craft. So if this sounds like you, DM us the word apply and we'll get you locked in for an interview so we can go over the benefits of joining our creative team. See you guys real soon. Now, this script works because it speaks directly to ambitious professionals who want growth. It emphasizes uncapped earning potential, which is exactly what A players care about. It creates a simple response mechanism too. So DM me the word apply is very easy for them to respond to. It can be filmed in one take on your phone. One of my barbershop clients recorded this on his iPhone, ran it as an Instagram story ad to a local audience, and received 14 qualified applicants in 48 hours after getting 0 responses from traditional job boards online and posting in Facebook groups. Now, step 2 is strategic video distribution. Once you recorded your video ad using the template, you need to strategically distribute it where your ideal candidates are going to be spending most of their time. I would run it as a targeted social media ad. Facebook and Instagram work the best. Set a tight geographic radius around your location between 5 and 10 miles, and then target people with interests in your industry. Add it to your Instagram, Facebook stories with a share request to your followers, and have your current team members share it to their personal accounts too, so we can get it into a wider network. Stage 3 is the application filter design. So here we want to create a simple initial application process that asks 3 to 5 questions that reveal thinking and attitude towards the job role, requires a small relevant amount of effort to complete, and then tests basic following of instructions. For example, asking candidates to DM the word apply filters out those who don't read instructions carefully, a basic but crucial quality. Okay, after you've done that, part 3 is the selection system. Now, most hiring failures happen because of poor selection process. Here's how to fix that in some simple steps. Step number 1 is the 3-stage interview process. So instead of a single interview, use a progressive evaluation. Do a screen interview for 5 minutes. Here we want to do basic qualifications and personality fit to your brand culture, which is very important. This will immediately eliminate the obvious mismatches and save you a bunch of time. The next part is we want skill assessment. Obviously, this is going to vary by role. Here we want a hands-on demonstration of critical skills related to the job role, and an observation of the work process and not just the results. After that, we want a culture and scenario interview. And this part of the interview should take around 45 to 60 minutes. So we want to ask some behavioral questions based on past experiences, scenario responses to common workplace situations that you have and you know that will pop up, two-way conversations about expectation and culture so you know they match your brand. And then remember, you should always listen more than you speak here. Step number 2 is the backdoor reference check. Don't just call the references they provide. Instead, ask for the name of a direct supervisor from a previous role. Then ask that person for names of 1 to 3 colleagues who worked with the candidate. This gives you unfiltered insights that the candidate does not control because we're going into his network. Step 3 is the paid trial period. For roles where possible, implement a 1 to 4 week paid trial period where the candidate will work on actual job tasks, interact with team members, and then demonstrate how they handle real world situations in your business. This single step has increased successful hire rates for my clients by over 80%. Part 4 is a big one, and which a lot of you will miss, is onboarding for retention. The first 30 days determine whether a new hire becomes a long-term team member or another turnover statistic. Step 1 to get this covered is the first day experience. We want to create a memorable first day that includes personal welcome, not just the paperwork, standard operating procedure, clear schedule and expectations, early win opportunities, and then team integration activity where we get the team to introduce themselves and vice versa. Step 2 is the 30-day success path. I've developed a structured first month for you here. So in week 1, we want to cover basic skills and work processes. Week 2 is going to be guided practice with feedback. And then week 3 is increasing their independence so they can get used to the job role. And then week 4 is a performance evaluation and growth planning moving forward. After you've done this, we move on to step 3, and that's the feedback loop implementation. We've established a systematic approach to feedback. So day 3, 10, and 30, we want systematic check-ins. We want two-way feedback conversations so we can understand that they are the right fit and we are the right fit for them. And then another thing we want to cover is specific praise and improvement areas with clear performance metrics. One client of mine just implemented this onboarding system and increased retention from 40% to 87% for all new hires beyond 3 months. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a lot of work when I'm already overwhelmed. And you'd be right, it is work up front. But here's the reality. The average bad hire costs a small business $15K in wasted wages, training, lost productivity, and replacement costs. Not to mention the stress, reputation damage, and the opportunity costs as well. Spending 3 to 4 hours implementing this system saves 400 hours of headaches over the next 12 months. You might be thinking, this won't work in my industry, it's different. And I've personally seen this system work in barbershops, construction companies, retail stores, professional services, restaurants, and dozens of other industries. The principles are universal, so even if the specific application varies slightly, I promise you it's going to work. Let me show you how this plays out with real business owners. Now, one of my clients, Andy, owns a barbershop and was struggling to find reliable barbers. After implementing this system with the video ad approach, his 45-second video ad generated 19 qualified applicants in 1 week, compared to 3 from traditional job boards and Facebook posting. The candidates were also pre-sold on his company culture before the interview, even started because they saw his ad. His new hire has stayed on with him for 9 months and counting. His previous average was only 3.5 months, by the way. And now he's added 4.5K in monthly revenue with the same marketing budget. Sabs is another client of mine who also runs a barbershop business and couldn't find barbers who matched his quality standards. Using my framework, he attracted 4 A players from competitors without offering higher base pay. All of them are still with him months later. They've brought 60 plus new clients with them each, and his personal working hours dropped from 63 to 31 weekly. Another client, David, owns a marketing agency and was consistently losing team members to larger agencies. After adopting this approach, his last 3 hires have all declined higher paying offers elsewhere. His team retention increased from 11 months to 26 months average. His client retention improved by 37% due to the consistent service his team are performing. And he finally took his first 2-week vacation in 5 years, which is the fucking biggest win of all. Now, these are predictable results of implementing a system rather than relying on luck and old methods that don't actually work. If you're ready to transform your hiring process, here's how you can start today. Download my A-player attraction system. Template is in the description down below. It includes the complete framework, the video ad script, and the interview questions. Identify one position you need to fill in the next 90 days and complete the business impact mapping exercise. Record a simple 30 to 60 second ad using the script I provided for you. Even if you're not ready to hire immediately, this will help you practice and refine your approach with other content as well, by the way. The business owners who implement this system typically see results within their very next hire. Building a team of reliable, high-performing people isn't about luck or location. It's about having a system that attracts the right candidates and sets them apart and sets them up for success. If you're ready to go deeper on building systems that create freedom in your business, I've created a complete business owner builder implementation community where you get weekly coaching, resources, and accountability, and it's on sale right now. Click the link below in the description to learn more about that, or download the free hiring template to get started today. If you found this valuable, subscribe to the channel for more frameworks that help you build a business that works without you being trapped in the day-to-day. That's what we're all about here. Drop a comment below with your biggest hiring challenge and I'll personally respond with specific guidance for your own personal situation. Remember, the people you hire determine the ceiling of your business. Get this right and everything else becomes easier. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you're struggling to get clients to come to your profile, click this video right here and I'll help you dive into that.